Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. I'm here to show you a new game. Well, new game for the channel, but it's relatively new. It came out in March. It is on the Steam page. It is called Another Brick in the Mall. Not the wall, but the mall. Another Brick in the Wall is of course a Pink Floyd song, but this is basically a mall tycoon game. You build a mall or a type of a business, you look to make money, you expand, parking, all that good stuff. I'm going to start without the tutorial. I would suggest to start with it so you know what's going on. But we're going to do the sandbox, which is kind of cool because you can do whatever you want. You have a big piece of land. You start out with 200 grand, normal research. Now I just suggest normal builders. In fact, for regular play, but for this Let's Play or just for this video in particular, I'm going to do fast builders just to get the series continued on. All right, let's pause for the first moment. Alright, so let me zoom out so I can show you the entire map. This is a huge map. This is what we can see on the whole screen. You have a couple connections down here for roads. We can't expand these right now, but we will eventually. Let me just show you a quick look at the menu here. This shows the peak customers on the site, on our actual, basically, property. This is parking usage, how many parking spots are being used, 0 out of 4. Sales, of course, nothing. Profit, nothing. We haven't even started. Your debt, your cash. And your objectives. You get rewards for doing certain things. So if you open a business, you get 10,000 right there. Very easy. It's right there. These are other little things like research, which we won't get into right now. This is, of course, your speed. So you can do regular time, double time, and quadruple or triple time, or 5 times. All right, so let's zoom in here, and you can get really close. It doesn't even fit in the screen, like I said. So let's do a few things. This is called the maintenance center. This is where the builders are. This is our little lot, but we have to build a business. So you have select, which helps you to select certain individual things. Build, of course, build. Assign, you set what will this be assigned, what will it be, and manage. So we're gonna go through them little by little. It's actually very, very simple. Foundation is how you build a building. This includes walls and the roof and everything. So I'm going to just do something fairly simple, not too expensive. I'm going to do something like that. And in fact, I might add a little piece. The reason is, okay, so you see how I went around? So if I'm going to build something and I build it like this, there's going to be 2 walls there but if I do this, it's going to delete that wall. So just be aware of that. All right, that sounds pretty good. Let's get the builders working. Remember, we have them on fast just to get the series going and just the episode going and not to slow us down a bit. So I would recommend that, I guess, if you're starting out. Now, the road is the main deal. The road is important because you build everything around the road. And then customer parking, you need enough parking. So I would say expand your parking ASAP. If you can't get cars there, you can't get people there. You can only build the parking as an extension of the road. So I could build parking here, but that won't be smart because I usually like to build a road here. And this road has to connect before you can build anything. And no, I can build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do that. We're not going to go crazy. Those are the parking spots. I can even build more parking down here. Now we basically have a built building. Let me go to build. I can do remove the work road. This is the foundations that I was just doing. Remove foundations. So these are basically simple. It's remove and add for road. Then we have walls, and so you can add individual walls and so forth. So it's something to note. And then right click just removes it. And then if you go to objects, of course, you remove objects and place them, and floor tile. So it's very simple. Let's add a few things here. I am going to add a wall. I'm doing a very simple type building. I'm thinking something like that. We can add on later, okay? We can add on later. Now, one thing I do want to do is make sure that I add some doors. So let's go and add some doors. We're going to add a staff door here and a staff door here. This is going to be our storage area for our store. And this is going to be our main entrance. I can already tell you that this looks small to me, but that's okay. I want to show you the basic outlook into how this works, and then we'll expand from there. Now, we need charging areas or places to charge people for their money. So there's checkouts. That's basically when you go to the market and you check out. This is order. This would be more if you're like ordering a meal or some type of thing where you sit down. You don't go to a grocery store and order, you check out. So let's go check out. And these are the lanes here, or how things line up. Q rotates. So I'm going to rotate to here. In fact, I'm going to do this. I can already tell you this is pretty small. Let's do 2 checkouts right now. I may even add a little bit of a foundation, to be honest with you. I think that'll be smart. So I'm just going to expand this up to here. Nothing crazy. Remember, I went over this wall, so it'll destroy this and build a wall. So it'll basically build a bigger room. Okay. Now let's go to manage. And let's hire a few people. Now we have 3 builders already here. And let's see, I'm gonna hire a janitor a little later, not right now. So we have 3 builders. Now, if you notice, not all of them are here. This one's here at 7 p.m. or 7 o'clock. This one's here at 15 and 23. So it's spacing them out. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put them all roughly at the same time. So let's put them all around 7. So they're all here. Well, let's see, do I wanna do that? Because then there will be some times where there are no builders. Do I want that? Yeah, I guess we'll do that for now. For now. Now let's assign some of these things. So we're gonna make the whole thing a store. So we're gonna click on store and highlight everything. There we go. Now it thinks the whole thing is a store. Now we need some storage for the store. And so you see how I went to manage there. So I went to manage store, and then I have assigned storage. So it knows that the store needs storage. So I'm gonna hit that, and then I need to designate or assign a storage area, and this is gonna be it. So storage, store. Okay, so let me go back to that. There we go. Now the store assigns storage, and I'm gonna click on what I want the storage to be. Boom. If you don't do that, nothing is gonna work completely. Let me continue with the assigning here and make sure that's part of the store. Perfect. A few more things I wanna do. I want to hire some individuals, so let me hire some staff. I'm going to hire 2 cashiers, and now you look at the bars, and of course you're going to get the people who are the best in that job, so you want that guy to be a good cashier. Want to go back, and you'll have new applicants. These are still in the red, but I think Claire is the best. So we're going to have 2 of them, and we're going to set their start times at 8 a.m. during the time that we're open. We're going to go to a stock clerk, and Laura is the best one. Same thing, we're gonna have her here at that usual time. You can make them work longer hours, but you gotta pay them more, so just be aware of that. All right, we have more things to build. So let's go back to objects. We're gonna go all the way up here, and we're gonna need a few things. We're gonna need shelves. Now there's 2 types of shelves. There's food shelf and shelves. Food is for only food, and shelves are for other items. Food gives you the more in terms of items that you can get. Like there's a lot of possibilities for food items. So let's get some going here. I want to kind of space them out. Let me start with the back of the store and then move forward. So you can put them together, which I might do honestly to save some space. Let's do that. All right. So these are already placed. So I'm going to choose some things to put on the shelf. Now these are food, remember, I'm not going to put anything that is cold. These beverages should go in fridges. So let's start with, I don't know, it's whatever you want, really. Let's go with snacks. And what I love is once you choose snacks, it gives you that 1, so it knows you've done it, which is awesome. Sliced bread, so sliced bread, we're trying to get a variety. The more variety, the better. Coffee and tea seems to usually be popular. I don't know if that's randomly generated or not. As I said, this is definitely in early access, so you do have to just keep that in mind, okay? Oh, we have to set this over here. We have to definitely set a loading area. If you don't set a loading area, that could be an issue. So I did forget about that. So let me go remove road work. I usually go close to the staff area and just delete and try to get that done ASAP. And then you go to road work, and then you want to do loading zone. And that's what you want to build here, but you can't do that now. So hopefully that'll get done fast. I think all my builders left, which is a shame. It's actually not cool. But I'm going to continue with the loading up here. So let's continue with build. Let's go to objects and shelves. So let me add. Now you need to be careful. You need to make the people be able to go in and through the shelves. So you want to really keep aware. I think 4 might be fine. The problem is we have no maintenance people, or we have no builders, and that was probably a mistake on my end. I should not have done that. Let me go manage. Well, actually, I want to go look at the, let's see, the manage. Let's go to the maintenance staff. Yeah. So is there no one? 7, 15. So yeah, between 0 and 6 a.m. we have no one, which is not great. So I might have to hire another one. Let's hire her and have her between 0. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, there we go. So we have someone, and we're gonna be able to open in just a second. So let's get back to that. Oh, and that was okay, perfect. So we have to get our stuff in. Oh, customers are already coming in. Oh no, these are workers. Okay, let me just quickly build that. I know I'm going at 1,000 miles an hour, but let me get the not customer parking loading. There we go. So once loading gets there, they will start unloading things in here. Let's start with things like, we'll see so many items here. So we have, let's do toys, because I mean kids are gonna like that. Let's do car tools. What else? Light bulbs. Everyone needs light bulbs, right? And then why not something for lady products, pads and tampons. Now I can add more over here. Objects. I can add another little section here. There we go. And hopefully, see, now the store clerk is starting to set items on the shelf, which is fantastic. Let's keep these going. Let's add some diapers and toilet paper, I think I saw. We're also going to add as much as we can. Let's do cookware. And then, should we do bed sheets or dishes? Let's do bed sheets. Again, we can add more. All right, we have our cashiers, and we should be having people arriving. Look, we have our products, loading zone. And we don't seem like we have any. Let me see. Let me go to the store. When are my people coming in? They're already here. When does the store open? Okay, there is. Let me see, selling price, staff, zone. Where's opening time? Opening hour, 9. Okay, we gotta reduce that. We gotta make it early. We gotta make it like 7. There we go. And then we gotta make sure our staff gets here at that time as well. So 7. That's fine for a cashier right when we open. Might be better for them to come an hour early, actually. We're just shuffling around the times here. And then the store clerk, you probably should get here same kind of an hour early. Okay, there we go. We kind of messed up our times a little bit, but that's okay. All right, let's go to select. And it seems like it's all workers right now. And look, we have our first customer. There you go. Look at that. She got a product. And she goes in there and she leaves. Look at that. Now, of course, you got to make sure you manage all of that, that you have enough people coming in and out, and that they don't kind of crowd around too much. And of course, the more items that you get in here, the better it will be. And I can definitely add more things on this side. I can even expand the store if I want. All right, so if we turn over more than $100 profit in a day, and if we have 10 different types of products or 100 total sales, we'll get 10,000 each for that. So that's pretty good. I'm going to expand the store. We definitely have room to do that. We do have the money. So let's do that. I'm actually going to stop the video and come back when the people start coming in again. All right, everyone. So we are back here. It is 5 a.m. You can see I added a few more things. I stocked this up with a few more items, and I did expand the store just a little bit. You want to make sure that you assign the store to the same item so that you don't get kind of messed up in that sense. I could show you what that is a little later, but let me just continue stocking this stuff. I want to add cookies, then I want to add candies on this side, and I think that's it. We're going to pretty much have every item that we can research at the moment. I left the space here so that people can pass and go over here, so they don't have to go all the way around. So people can go here, they can go here. It's a quick in and out. That's kind of what it is. I can add more stuff here, but I just want to be vigilant of these queues. So I could definitely fast forward. I believe we open at 7 a.m. It is 6 a.m. right now, and there we go. The lights go on. People start to arrive. Now we got to keep our eye out on our parking. You see that 10 out of 14 spots are used, so that is an indication that we need to add parking. Now what we're going to do is add staff parking as well. So we're going to add 2 of those. Staff parking, they can park right here. And then we're going to add all the way to this side. We're going to add customer parking. And I want to take a look at this because this is actually fun. Now remember, that's the store. And this is the whole land. So we can add fast food restaurants. We can add so many things. And like I said, the developers will be adding a lot more stuff. So this is pretty cool to see. Now what's going on here? Was nothing placed here? Oh, I think what's this? The clerk? Yeah, the clerk is still putting stuff in there. Now, I want to show you how awesome this is. Okay, guys and gals, look at this. Let's zoom in. This is what? So if I click here, this is candies. Look at this. Hershey's. These look like Hershey's. These looks like N and N's, like M&M's. Pet food. These looks like packets of pet food. Look at this. This is juice. This does look like juice in here. Bottles of water. This is soda. So everything is fairly accurate to what it is. It's not just a weird random icon. Like, look at this. Toys. Like little bricks or Legos or some kind of building block games. Look at that. Look at this. Bottles here. Of course, for cookware. They look like bottles, but they're like plates and pans. Pans, basically. Very, very cool. And look at this. We have big lines. This is a good indication. See, these people are upset because they're waiting for so long. So right away, indication of building more. And I am going to build another checkout stand. I think one more can get us in a positive situation. Maybe here. Okay, and see how that works out. And we're gonna have to hire someone else. So, hire a cashier. Oh, she's great. Look at that as a cashier. She's probably very efficient. And she's gonna get here on the regular time, hopefully. And we can definitely fast forward a little more. And so you're getting the idea of how it's working out. Now, oh, look at this. Do you see parking is fairly full? We got it up to 10. What does it say? Restaurants. People want restaurants. Well, we don't have restaurants. Researched. Now look at what we're doing here. We are researching cold chain. Cold chain are things like fresh fruits, veggies, meats, fish, milk, and dairy. So very cool, and we can put those, and people want to buy those as well. We can research night hours and alcohol and all these things. I think night hours probably is the next thing so that we can get people buying at night too. That's money that we're not making. So I don't know, we might even switch to this, to be honest with you. So let's keep that with night. Also parking, it seems like parking, there are no customers can't access that. Wow. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add road up here. Because remember, you need to build around the road. And then you wanna add customer parking there and I guess there. Now you can also add road up here and add parking as well. Boom, boom, boom. So once we get that built up, it should help. And that's why I also want to get night parking done as, night hours as well, so that we can play at night and we're not just waiting the whole time. So that's kind of a smart thing to do. Hopefully they'll come over here and do that as well. And we'll add that customer parking. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video and what you think about this game. I am enjoying it thoroughly. It is a very fun game in my opinion. I'm enjoying it, like I said, a lot. It's very fun. It's still early access, so much to come, so much to happen. Look at this. I can even add a door over here just to make it easier for people to come in and out. Isn't that cool? It's awesome. I think that's awesome. See, there's just boom, they come in here, they come in here, boom. Very, very nice. We're coming up to the end of the video. If you do want to see more, please leave a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see more. Let me know in the comments. I regularly try to comment back to those who write to me because I can, and I have the just the opportunity to, because my channel isn't ginormous, so I can definitely spare the ability to answer you guys. So I do want to do that. Now, I'm trying to see, what can I put on the table? Fresh bread. That'll be cool. Now, can I put fresh bread on the shelf here? I can't. Sliced bread. So is it worth it to get that? Probably not, because that's the only thing I could do right now. Bottled water, soda, juices. Shelf. I do have a lot of this stuff on here. Sauces, beer, wine, liquor. But it's already the next day. So I think, let me see. We have about a minute left. We can go until the end of the day, basically until the people leave. 16 out of 48 for research, so that we can open those night hours. And there we go. We are officially open. And let's see if our parking lot situation helped out. We have 50 spots available, and look, very quickly they're filling up. People are coming in and out. Now this is a great little thing. If you look at today down here, I can't move the mouse, but it'll disappear. But if you can see today, look, 340 a day. Shows me maintenance, salaries, and my profit. And so obviously you want that profit to be in the green. And look at this, we finally made some money today, which is amazing and great. Super positive. That extra checkout helped, and I think the parking also helped. Seems like we're not hitting our max on our parking. We're getting about half full, which is fantastic. Seems like what we want to do is expand the store. But if we get night hours, we're going to be able to get money the entire day. So look at that. We just made $442 for today. I think the store closes right now, or it closed at 15. So I think this might be a perfect time to stop. Of course, we do have 2 trucks here for the 2 builders. I love that. I love that accuracy. It's going to tell us parking is, well, I think these were left over from last time. So we can definitely get rid of these. These are just little indications that pop up, tell you what to do. If we go to research, still researching, about half full, but that's good because we can get night hours. Now I don't know if we'll be able to use the same people at that time or if we have to have a double shift. So like I said, thank you for your love and your support, guys and gals. Always think positively, always push forward, and most importantly, be hopeful.